Hey everybody, Paul James Caden here with the Mind's Eye Podcast. And today on the show, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than we usually do because we're going to be doing our first ever giveaway. And no, this isn't a promo stunt or anything of that nature. It's just that the holidays are upon us. Christmas is right around the corner. And I don't know about anybody else, but I love this time of year. I've never lost my sense of childhood wonder when it comes to the Christmas season. I always feel like there's something so magical about this time of year, and I feel especially close to God and the angels in a way that's different and more magical than I do throughout the rest of the year. And I just really love it. And it makes me really want to up the ante when it comes to doing those random acts of kindness. I mean, any time during the year is a good time to do a random act of kindness or be compassionate to somebody. And I always look for opportunities to do that whenever and wherever I can. But there's something about this time of year that I always say if I was like a multi-millionaire or a billionaire, uh, I'd be out in the streets just handing out stacks of cash. I guess maybe there's just something about this time of year that makes me want to be like Saint Nicholas and just give to people, to bring joy and to help them and to bless them. And this is a challenging year for a lot of people. We have COVID. We're not gathering with our family members. A lot of people are out of work. They can't afford food. And there's a lot of people that have kids and they're not sure if they're going to be able to get their kids anything for Christmas. So that's why I'm doing this on the show today. And I want this to start a bit of a trend. I've always wanted my podcast to be different, not just about me blabbing, my opinion. I always hope that, that opinion and those messages will be helpful or comforting, to someone out there, and many times they are. But I think this is also a way to reach people where they live. So I want to start with this Amazon gift card giveaway for the Christmas season. But I want to try to do a giveaway at least once a month, whether it's a book I've read that I found especially touching or enlightening, whether it's an MP3, a CD, music, an album, an audiobook, a gift card, just something that's a little meaningful that will touch lives, help people, and just bring a little light into their lives. And this is the beginning of I think something new and something good here on the show. And so what I'm going to do for Christmas, I'm going to be giving away a $30 Amazon gift card. And if you would like to, be eligible to win that, just email me at nocturnalmagic@gmail.com. That email is below in the podcast description. Just shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on. This will all be private. I'm not going to announce anybody's personal business on the show. But if you're having a hard time, and especially if you have kids and it's hard enough to put food on the table, you're not able to get your kids anything for Christmas, write in, let me know. And I'm going to choose the winner of the gift card by next Friday, which I believe is December 11th. And I will have that shipped out on Friday or Saturday right from Amazon Prime. It will reach you in a day or two. And, I only feel bad that I can pick just one person because I know there's a lot of folks out there that have, their backs against the wall right now. They have a lot of needs, but I'm going to try to pick the person who I think or feel has the greatest need. So please do write in if, you're having a hard time, especially if you have kids and you're not able to get them anything for the holiday season. And now I'm counting on everyone listening to be honest. I'm taking it by faith that everyone that's writing in has a real need. And I hope there's not folks out there that will just make up a story to try to win the gift card. So be honest, folks. I'm taking it by faith that every email and any email I get will be 100% true and honest. And I will pick the winner next Friday of the person who I feel has the greatest need. And just a little backdrop here. This started this morning. This is Saturday, December 5th, that I'm recording this little podcast. And I was talking to my wife, and somehow we got on the subject of, like a lot of the mega churches, the multimillionaire and billionaire churches, and even some of the, the smaller churches. There's some in our area uh, that aren't doing a lot to help people. They're interested in, having people send them money or having their churches open so people can come in and, of course, worship and then, of course, put their money in the collection plate because, the church has to pay their bills, and that's fine, that's understandable. But it's just sad that it's not like, years ago, when there was a hard time. The churches, the people of faith, the faith community, they were the first ones to, pull together, food and money and, if it was Christmas time, toys for the kids and deliver them to the people's houses, whether you were a parishioner or not. And there's still, of course, people and churches and faith communities that do that. But it doesn't seem as many uh, as there used to be. You know, uh, Even on YouTube, I watch a lot of, spiritual and religious content, and you see a lot of people coming on during the holiday time, telling everyone how bad the world is getting. It's the end of the world, and we're going to go into, you think it's bad now, we're going to go into a major depression or a recession. There's going to be no food for everyone. We'll be thankful for every little morsel that we get. Uh, and at the end, they say, send me money, or visit my Patreon page. But I'm not seeing, a whole lot of people saying, what can I do to help other people? And I think that's, very sad that we're so focused on self, and it really kind of stuck the pin or the needle in my backside. And I told my wife, I said, well, I look at myself as being guilty with that. I always try to help people, if it were, if it weren't for COVID right now, it would be me and my wife and her uncle and, her aunt, several of us were going to get together and make up some gift bags and take them to the homeless people in our area because there's quite a few homeless folks. But unfortunately, we can't do that. But I said, as far as someone who does podcasting and looks at this as being a little bit of a ministry. This is my work for God, trying to get something good and reasonable and decent and kind and loving out there. Why don't I do something, on my show? to try to, help somebody out there who has a need. So it really lit the fire under me, and I said, yeah, I want to give away this, this gift card. And, then I went kind of the extra step in my head and said, why not try to do a giveaway once a month, more if I can, and just give away little things that would be meaningful or to help people or to bless them in some way. And so that is the origins of what made me want to do this. And I would also say this in closing, because this isn't going to be a full length podcast. But I would close by saying this: do something nice for somebody else. Hold the door open for somebody, smile at somebody. Um, if you're blessed and you're working and you have plenty, uh, maybe buy somebody's groceries. If you go to the grocery store and you see somebody, with the express checkout and they have 4 or 5 little items, just pop over and say, hey, let me get that for you. It will bless you, but it will also be a blessing to me. Let me get this for you. Hand out Christmas cards. We can all go to the dollar store and, get a pack of 50 Christmas cards for $1 and just fill them out. If we have a few bucks, put a couple dollars in each one. If not, just write something nice. You know, there's people out here that care about you. God loves you, something encouraging, and just hand them out to random people. You know, do something little and kind for somebody else, because that seems to be so lacking in our world today. Everybody is about me, 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 what I want, what I think, my rights, my opinion. I think we need to start thinking about other people a little bit more. Because let's face it, the more selfish that we are, the more selfish other people are going to become. Because what happens when we think nobody cares? Nobody has our back. It's every man for himself. We all get in that mode where we say, well, to heck with it. I'm for me. I don't care about anybody anymore. I'm just going to look out for my own needs, watch my own back. Nobody else has my back, so it might as well be me. I'm not going to help anybody anymore. I'm not doing anything nice anymore. It breeds that kind of mentality. So let's get out there this holiday season and just do something nice, something kind and compassionate and uplifting for somebody else. And you know what? When it comes to this gift card giveaway, maybe you don't have a need. Maybe you're fine, but maybe there's a family member or a neighbor that's having a really, really tough time. Write in, you know, let me know about your neighbor. Say, hey, they're having a tough time. I could give the gift card to you and you could give it to your neighbor. And then we have kind of a double shot of uh, doing something kind for someone else. Or give your neighbor the email and let them, just write in on their computer or their mobile phone. Send out an email for a chance to win. Let's try to think about others a little bit, even if we have nothing else to give. Even if we have nothing else to give but a wave and a smile, or just to really sit down in a quiet place at night and pray from the heart for somebody else or the world or the country. You know, everything we give comes back to us. So uh, let's try to start a chain reaction of random acts of kindness and just being good and compassionate to others. So that's my show today. That's my little message. It's not going to be a long, drawn out podcast. I just wanted to say that and email me. You know, if you're having going through a tough time right now, email me and I will pick next Friday, December 11th, the person I feel that has the greatest need to win the gift card, and I will have that shipped right out from Amazon Prime, and it will get to you in just a couple of days. And for those of you that unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pick. There can only be one winner. Please don't take it personally or think, oh, you didn't think my need was. Um, this is a hard one. And I almost didn't do it for the Christmas holiday because I can only pick that one person, and that's hard. And if I find a way between now and then to send something to everybody, I will certainly do it. But as it stands now, I could only pick one person with the greatest need to win the gift card. So email me, do something kind for somebody else, even if it's just praying for them in the quiet of your room at night. Thank you for listening. Check in for future giveaways because I want to try to do this at least once a month. Stay safe, stay well, and have a very happy holiday season. I'll see you next time here on the Mind's Eye Podcast.